today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns taking on Mac Jones and the New England Patriots.
We are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Throwing Jones. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Patriots at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Jones on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Gesicki. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit, couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. James Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Take it in at the 3. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 22 carries, 102 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Watson. Right back to Njoku. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Back to throw, Watson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On first down, Watson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
And Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive. And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And he's got this down to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Christian Barmore. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. To try again after the sack. Watson under pressure again, and down he goes again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line ready to go. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Stevenson. Still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for the 1st with Stevenson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. To throw is Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Now it's Watson. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Watson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got the connection to Moore. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Watson looks to throw again. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Jones throw into the hands of Henry here. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
He's got his man, Thornton. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll run with Strong. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Pierre Strong, as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Pierre Strong who finished things off with a touchdown run. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Watson. This caught out left by Bell. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break, Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option. Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion. On 2nd and 10. Jones being chased out left. And he gets this to Thornton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. 8th play of the drive forthcoming. And they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Buying time to his left.
Out left and complete to Thornton.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Pierre Strong. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was Pierre Strong who finished things off with a touchdown run. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. Watson, off play action. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Right side, Thornton with it. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Thornton. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
18 yards that time to push him up. 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Stevenson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
On for the extra point is Folk. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
3rd and long. It's Watson trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips.
And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their own 24. After the interception, here's Watson. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Watson.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Watson. Forced out to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Now Jones. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Back to throw. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Jones now from the gun on third down. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Throwing Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Juju Smith-Schuster from 6 yards away. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
To throw again on second down. Watson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And this offense on third down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Matt Judon getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits more.
And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Looking to throw. Watson. And his throw here is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Watson. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Watson.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to throw. Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Faking the give. Now Watson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Matt Judon. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
to about the 33-yard line.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
On third down, here's Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things in.